What's up, YouTube? Y'all know what it is, and y'all know who it is. It's your boy, TexazMane, checking in again. Music motivation.
My uncle made this.
Today's topic, today's video is about training for a 5K or how to run a 5K. I would like to say thank y'all for everybody that's subscribing. Now I'm at 48, almost at 50, the big 50, almost an old man. Remember when I started out with 7? But hey, it's a slow process, but I'm getting up there. I appreciate all y'all that continue to watch my videos, and those that share my videos, and those that put them in other people's playlists or in their playlists and they share those playlists. I really appreciate that shit. Shout out to you, because you help make me get around. You know what I'm talking about? Like Tupac, I get around. I'm a pretty avid runner. I'm usually about 30 miles per week when I run. Yeah, that's a shitload for a 5K, but I'm trying to help everyone just trying to run a 5K. Now, y'all see this shirt that I got on, this 2014 shirt? This is the first 5K I ever did, but I still love this shirt and I'm proud of it. If you don't know what a 5K is, 5 kilometers is 3.107, which I say is 3 miles and like a half a lap. A lap's usually like 0.25, fourth of a mile. So I say half of that, so 0.10. What you need to be doing to train for a 5K, I say 80% of your runs definitely need to be on the street. Man, I just finished running 4 miles and a lap, 29:48. Some of them can be on the treadmill about 20%. But I wouldn't recommend doing the treadmill because you can get your ass kicked on a 5K on the street if you never ran on the street. The street has inclines, dips, and declines, and weather factors. Beast mode, man. Look at this sweat. It's humid as fuck outside. Look at all that sweat. Hoes love that chest, boy. 4 miles and a lap. That's how we doing it out here at 200 pounds, boy. It's about 102 where I'm at right now out here vlogging. Another tip, make sure you got plenty of water with you and you stay hydrated and you're not over exerting your energy trying to run a faster time. Don't worry about time, especially if you're only running 10 miles a week. You should not be worried about time. You should be worried about distance. If you're worried about time, you shouldn't be worried about how quick it is, but how long you run. If you can't run 3 miles, which more than likely you can't, or you're barely able to, you need to be running about 10 miles a week. That's what I say is a good starting point. Since you're training for a 5K and it's 3.5 laps, you need to be running about 3.5 miles on your long runs. You always want to run over what your goal is. So if I'm practicing to run a 40-yard dash, I'm going to run 100s. I'm still going to run 40s, but I'm also going to run 100s because you want to have that extra stamina in case you need it. In case there's a super hill in there or you got to get a burst of energy real quick, you got that extra stamina and you can keep your heart rate down. Running is all mental, working out is all mental, man. There's a bunch of people making a bunch of bullshit excuses about, oh, they got kids or they don't got time to work out, but they got time to watch 30 minutes to 6 hours worth of TV every day. If you got time to watch TV, you got time to work out. You need to make sure you wear the right, proper shoes and do it at a good time. You need to get out here and do some sprints. Do some wind sprints. Don't run long distance. Don't try to run a mile in this heat. If you're going to run 100 yards, run 20, 30 yards full speed and then 3/4 to half speed the rest of the distance and then walk back and repeat that process. That way you can build some stamina in your legs and get used to the street. Try to run for 10 minutes without stopping. Try to run for 20 minutes without stopping. Just then start trying for 30 minutes plus without stopping. That's what I mean by time. Not when I say time, I don't mean see if I can run a 5-minute mile or a 7-minute mile or a 10-minute mile, whatever your goal may be. You want to run for long distance time. The longer the better. Also, don't worry about what other people are running. There's going to be some hella fast runners. There's going to be some marathon runners that run it. You need to run at your own pace. Running on the street will also help you keep a good pace. Getting used to the treadmill where you just run in one spot and you're not using your hamstrings, so you will be sore. And you stretch your calves out like I always tell you how you do your shin splints.
What
the shin splint exercise. I'm standing still. Put your foot out straight. Let me lift up my pants so you can see. Don't laugh at my high socks. Keep that leg all the way out. All the way down, all the way up. Get your shin splits and help your plantar fasciitis stretch a little bit. Keep those ankles from being tight. Stretch your quads and control your breathing when you run. Running long distance is not sprinting. You got to keep a steady pace. It's more of a marathon, not a sprint. So keep a steady pace and try to keep the heart rate steady. Now, a good thing to do is either use your phone or you got one of them smart watches where it tells you how far you're running. What I like to do is I like to get in the car and set the meters to 0 and actually drive the distance so I know where a mile is. Another tip I got for y'all is to walk the extra distance. Let's say you're starting out just running barely a mile, or you're at the 2 mile mark but you can't run any faster than that. Run your 2 miles and then walk your 3.10 or your 3.5 miles. That way your body gets used to having the pain being on the pavement. Keep doing it until you can get as far as you can to where you can eventually reach 3.5 miles. Most 5Ks are for a good cause, but me, I'm not going to sign up for a 5K or a 10K or a half marathon if I'm going to run something and I'm going to walk something. To me, it's fucking pointless. Why the hell did I sign up if I wanted to walk? Fucking walk in the neighborhood or go walk at the gym or go walk on the trail, right? This is about you setting a goal that you want to be able to run the whole thing without stopping. So it's alright to walk a little bit in practice. You can't meet your goal quite yet, but you're going to get to the point where you can run the whole thing. When you sign up and you're running on a chip timed run, you want to run the whole thing. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.